over here we have some corn that is growing right now, and it's mixed in with the tomatoes. And let's see, the tomatoes still have flowers, but there are some that actually have some tomatoes. There we go. There's a tomato here, a couple of them. And I love the smell of tomato leaves. And let me see if there's anything in here, just some flowers. And John put in the steps over here so we can walk through. A little bit more of the corn over here, and it goes all the way up to the sky. And here are actually corn stalks right there, corn being grown right now, and over here too. So it is getting thick on the bottom here, and it has that beautiful hair that corn have, and it's just mixed in with all the tomatoes and peppers and so on. So lots and lots of tomatoes will be coming up. Here's another one here as well. Now I think maybe we need to clean some of these leaves so that the tomatoes get a little bit more sun, because that's what I used to do when I had the garden at Pebblestone. Of course it wasn't this big, but anyways, these are the peppers. And there's teeny tiny peppers in there somewhere. Let me see, over here. Oh, there we go. There's a whole bunch of peppers there. They're coming up. And hold on. Let me see anything over here yet. Doesn't look like it here yet. So over here are more tomatoes, and there's some tomatoes that are coming up here. And there's a beautiful one right there. And oh, here's a whole bunch coming up. Hopefully they'll be red soon so that we can eat those, because these are tasting so good. Now of course we do have some bugs in that are going around, because you know these are not sprayed or anything like that. So there's more tomatoes in there, and then some peppers over here. Ooh, there's some yellow peppers, banana peppers, and I think over here this is going to be pumpkin. So pumpkin flower and some leaves, and more corn. Here's the corn. I love the hair. I don't know, I just love the hair of it. And this one has a long ponytail here. And over here too. And it's got long leaves. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of corn over here. Coming up with a little bug and so on. And then more of the leaves over here of the pumpkin that will, I guess, eventually come from this flower, turn into a pumpkin. And the peppers over here again. Over here we have the herb garden. I really don't know what all these herbs are. I guess there might be basil, and maybe it looks like some chamomile for tea. And what does this say? I'm not sure what that means really, but some kind of, I'm not sure if it's a pepper, or maybe this is rosemary over here, I think. Yeah, that looks like rosemary, and over here it does say basil. So over here basil, and probably here too. And then oregano maybe, or something in the back over there as well. And then lots more tomatoes plants over here. It's quite full with leaves. I'm not sure if all the leaves should stay or be pruned back a little bit and so on. Then over here we did eat most of these over here already, which is maybe the what we call blitva, or maybe Swiss chard, I think. And so there's just a few leaves left there. They're not so good anymore, but we did eat a lot of this already. So this is why this is already empty. And then we had salad here, lettuce that we already ate as well. And it looks like maybe there's a pepper here. Peppers are not doing the greatest, but maybe there's something here. Let me see. Oh, there is a pepper right in there somewhere. Let me see if you can see it. Nothing much over here. And also a little bit more lettuce here, looks like. And that one went into seed already. And there's a few here leaves that we can still eat from this portion. And then lots more tomatoes in here. This one has flowers. I don't see too many actual tomatoes in here yet. Let me see, there is something in here. I guess if you look really carefully, you can find some of them. And anything in there? Not yet. So just a lot of leaves, which I'm going to have to speak to John and see what do we do with that. Do we get rid of some of the leaves, or do we just let them grow tall like this? So tomatoes here and corn, and then some cabbage and peppers, and more tomatoes over here, and then the herb section over here, and in the back just some flowers, and the apple tree right there. Let me just check if there's any apples on that one.
There's lots of apples.
Some apples which have fallen off, which of course have been bitten by bugs, and the bugs are loving it. This beautiful red apple, and looks like somebody's climbing. Somebody's trying to climb the tree or shake the tree, the apple tree. Let's see, there is a lot of apples still on there as well. But they're not all falling. Well, there goes one. I think Maya is trying to.
God, it's not coming off.
Maya is trying to get a couple of the apples that are left up there without the bug bites on them.
You see that one right there?
Where? No, I don't see it, Maya. There's lots of them.
No, the one that's right under.
And some are quite good. Actually, I did eat one. It wasn't
Yeah,
bad
that
at
one.
all. But it's trying to get
That
one
one,
that
see?
isn't. Yeah.
That's the one I want.
That isn't covered in bug bites is a little bit difficult to find, right?